What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. And yes, this is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels and the Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there. So please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you pay for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero? You ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get them notifications, it's going to be some information that's going to help you win. All right. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about trade lines. Yes, primary trade lines, auto primary trade lines. It's a lot of people out there that's learning credit. It's a lot of people out there that's starting to understand how credit is utilized, how to properly build their credit profile, personal and business. Because a lot of people ready to elevate in life. There's a lot of people out there ready to elevate and grow and build and make some more. And it's time, right, to become successful. And the only way you can do that is if you have the information, the knowledge, and the resources to make that happen. And that's why I'm here to give you guys that information so you guys can start better in your life, better in your credit profiles, better in your credit scores, and start elevating and growing. All right. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about primary trade lines, auto primary trade lines, right? And a lot of people need trade lines. A lot of people are looking for ways to build and improve their credit profile and their credit worthiness. So when it comes to cleaning your credit report and your credit, or not cleaning, or just establish or building it in journal, a lot of people got to understand that it's your credit profile is mainly built off payment history. Your payment history is worth 35% of your credit profile. So 35% of your credit profile is built off your your payment history. And then everything else is mixed in together. So when people are trying to build their credit profiles or reestablish their credit profiles, you got to understand that your credit score will be built off mainly your payment history. So you have to make a number of payments on certain trade lines, certain accounts in order to build your credit score. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Some people honestly think that you buy a trade line and it just sits there and it reports to your credit profile and it builds it on its own. And that's not the case. You have to pay on this trade line because trade lines help with your payment history, your age, and your debt. Trade lines are accounts that you're paying on. So if you got a mortgage loan, an auto loan, a credit card, anything primarily in your name is a primary trade line. And once you finance whatever that you're finance, that goes on your credit report, and each month that you pay on it, that number goes down until you pay it off. So a lot of people out there don't understand that what debt is. Debt is not bad. Debt is only bad when it is delinquent and it's in collections and you haven't been paying on it for 6 months and the collection agencies or the credit bureaus have sold it to the collection agencies. That's when you have bad credit. Bad debt. Good debt is any debt, any primary trade line, any account that you're paying on each month on time and you're paying that debt down. And that's what a lot of people have to understand. That debt that you have in collections can still be good debt because you can open those accounts back up and start paying on them. And some of them you can actually dispute and get them deleted off your credit profile. Now, a lot of people feel as if having zero debt on their credit profile is the way to go in the American dream. You do not want to have zero debt because if you have zero debt, now you have to reestablish your credit profile. And the same loans that you got when you was 18, 19, 20, car loans, student loans, and credit cards, those are not going to be available to you because you're now older and your credit profile is bone dry. So all those accounts that y'all want to dispute so bad, you got to understand those accounts hold payment history, age, and debt. And if you reopen those collection accounts, whatever trade line it is, and you start making payments on it to pay it off, it'll start reporting on your credit back on your credit report and start giving you points towards your credit score. And the point, you'll get more points because it's a primary trade line. So a lot of people got to understand, stop trying to get your credit scores to zero, your debt down to zero. You do not want to have zero debt, because all that hard work, all them years of you getting them trade lines, which is building your credit profile, you got to start all the way over. You're not going to be able to get the same loans. You're not going to be able to get you'll need co-signers. Nobody's going to co-sign for you. You're going to have to get secured loans and credit cards. You're going to have to get numerous credit builder loans. You're going to have to start doing all these things. And at the end of the day, you're going to be spending money, because each month you have to pay on these trade lines for it to report on your credit profile as good payment history. And that's what people are not understanding. So when you apply for a loan at 18, or you apply for an auto loan at 18, get a car at 18, get a credit card at 18, student loans, these are going on your credit profile. And you don't start paying off student loans until you're out of school. Your auto loan, each month you have to pay your car note. These are things that are primary trade lines. Now, this is the thing. A lot of people are looking to start rental services, get fancy cars, do a lot of different things. And a lot of people don't understand that when it comes to personal credit, you have tiers. There's tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. And these different tiers will determine how much funding, how much money you can be that can be lent to you. So a lot of people want auto primary trade lines, right? And a lot of people don't understand that after a couple of months of you making payments on that car, you can refinance that car and it will report to your credit report as a paid off auto primary trade line, and you will have a cheaper monthly rate on your payments. And depending on which bank that you are applying to or are with, you will have an X amount of days to make payments on your new auto payment each month. So let's say I'm paying $500, $600 a month on my auto loan. I refinance it. Once I refinance it, it's going to report on my credit report as a paid off auto loan. It's going to have to be a new auto loan at a cheaper rate. And then each month I'm going to be paying a cheaper price on that car. And then I might have a certain amount of days to start making payments on that new auto loan. That's a little finesse that a lot of people don't know. Anytime you refinance, it will report as a paid off account, and you will have a new account with cheaper rates. And if you have a paid off account, that will look good on your credit report when you're trying to get certain things, cars, credit cards, homes, things like that. You can refinance credit cards. You can refinance mortgages. You can refinance auto loans. You can refinance all these things, get cheaper rates, and have them report on your credit report as a paid off trade line. And that little trick is what a lot of people utilize when it comes to credit, because a lot of people get these what a lot of people hear when you get a credit profile number or CPN or whatever you want to call it. They say you can't get a car more than $40,000-$50,000. That's why, because it's a new credit profile that's not established, and it's a brand new credit profile that's being established. So you have to build your credit worthiness on that credit profile. A lot of people lack information, knowledge, and resources for them to get ahead and to build in life. No gatekeeping over here. I'm giving you all this information because this is what the people need. So many people out there are looking to get into the credit world. So many people out there are looking to build and repair their credit profiles. It's a lot of people looking to do it on their own. It's a lot of people looking for new tricks to improve their credit report. It's a lot of people learning that any trade line that you get, you're going to have to pay on each month. There's no one-time payment trade line. Each payment that you make each month will report as good payment history, which will allow anybody to see on your credit report that you've been making payments on this account for this amount of months, which would be the longevity. That shows that you can manage money for a long time, and that's what they want to see. Your payment history is 35% of your credit score, your credit profile. So when people think they buying these trade lines and it's going to report to their credit profile and it's going to boost their credit to 750, 800 tomorrow, y'all got to understand it's not going to happen. You have to make an X amount of payments on an X amount of accounts in order to properly structure and build your credit profile. So for anybody that's watching videos on social media and seeing people like, man, I got this trade line. Look what it did to my credit overnight. And they be having 800 credit. Stop believing the hype. There's nothing out there that you can add today and will change your credit score tomorrow. 100 and 200 points. It's nothing out there. So start understanding that it's a process. Credit repair, credit restoration, credit cleaning is a process. It's not overnight. It's going to be over an X amount of time. But as the X amount of time goes and you make payments and you do everything the right way, your credit profile and credit worthiness will be structured the right way. So then once you start utilizing it towards your business credit, and let's say you want to start a car rental service, a luxury car rental service, by you having that paid off primary trade line already and making payments on the new one, and you leverage it towards your business credit, and it puts you already tier 2, tier 3, so you can start getting higher limit cars. And if you have a payday score of 80 or better and a payday score where it needs to be, you might be able to get that car with just your signature. All right, so make sure you guys are paying attention to this information, this knowledge that I'm giving y'all, because it'll help you in the long run, and it'll help you start learning how to legally finesse your credit profiles and get funding, because this is legal. Refinancing is all over the place. There's nothing illegal. You can go to any bank website and ask them, do they refinance? They say, yeah, ask them for their terms, because every bank does not have the same terms. One bank might give you 45 days, no payment. One bank might give you 20, 30 days, no payment. One might give you 60, 90 days. So it's all about the banks and their requirements or whatever that they have to offer, right? So make sure you guys are doing your research. Make sure you guys are paying attention. Make sure you guys are doing more, getting more learning about the refinancing, because it can help your credit profiles, help your credit scores, help you grow. All right. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping in sauce, and y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 unlimited gyms are $1,000, but for limited time only, I'm doing it for $600. Also, make sure you guys are booking y'all seat on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for $250. Anything you guys want to talk about each webinar, we will talk about it, from credit, business credit, personal credit, investing, passive income, wholesaling and real estate, you name it. We talk about anything and everything that's going on. All right. So make sure you guys are booking y'all seat on the webinars. Also, make sure you guys are make sure you guys are Make sure you guys are booking y'all seat on the crypto tour and personal limited gems, 3,500. Make sure you guys are booking y'all seat on the month-long mentorship, 2,500, 30 days. Make sure you guys are checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato App Millionaire Network. Still looking for people for the production company. Still looking for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, gamers, streamers, and content creators. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the all notification bell on my YouTube channels and my Twitch. Make sure you follow me on my IG, King Hustle X1.2. Make sure y'all checking out the crypto world, because it's changing people's lives. And also make sure y'all checking out my music channel, King Hustle X1M, my latest mixtape, Hustle and Flow, pure motivational music, pure fire. And also just dropped the music video, Can't Fuck With Me. Go like, share, comment, subscribe, run them views, them comments, and them likes up for your boy. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson, video, or live. Peace.